Artificial intelligence is replacing jobs. People are busy, but lost. Everyone is chasing motivation. Almost no one is building discipline. And in the middle of this chaos, a man who lived over 2,000 years ago looks straight at us and says, "You are not controlling your life. You are only controlling your excuses." His name is Epictetus. He was not a king, not a general, not a rich man. He was a slave. Yet today, in 2026, Epictetus may be the most dangerous teacher alive because he teaches something modern society hates: personal responsibility. In this video, you'll learn why Epictetus is more relevant today than ever, why disciplined Americans are returning to Stoicism, and how you can use Epictetus's code to rebuild yourself in 2026. Epictetus was born into slavery. He had no freedom, no status, no security. His master was cruel. His leg was permanently damaged. But Epictetus never saw himself as weak. He said, "They can chain my body, but my mind belongs to me." That sentence alone explains why Epictetus matters in 2026. Today, people are not slaves, but they feel trapped. A job they hate, a phone they can't put down, opinions they can't escape. Epictetus teaches a brutal truth. Freedom is not external. Freedom is internal. And if you don't control your mind, you are never free, no matter how comfortable your life looks. Epictetus's most famous principle: some things are up to us, some things are not. In 2026, people suffer because they obsess over what they can't control: the economy, politics, other people's opinions, social media narratives. Epictetus warned against this 2,000 years ago. He said, "If you waste your energy on what you cannot control, you will have nothing left for what you can." Modern example: layoffs, not in your control. Learning valuable skills, in your control. AI replacing jobs, not in your control. Using AI to become valuable, in your control. Stoic rule for 2026: focus only on controllables. Everything else is noise. One sentence dominates modern American self-discipline culture: no one is coming to save you. Epictetus said this long before it went viral. He taught, "Do not wish events to happen as you want. Wish to want them as they happen." That is responsibility. In 2026, people blame their parents, the system, the government, bad luck. Epictetus was clear: blame is weakness disguised as intelligence. Strong people take ownership. Weak people take offense. Epictetus never told people to feel inspired. He said, "First decide who you want to be, then do what you must do." High performers in 2026 understand this. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Epictetus's rule: tired, act anyway. Afraid, act anyway. Unmotivated, act anyway. Action comes first, feelings follow later. Epictetus's most powerful truth: freedom is not achieved by satisfying desire, but by eliminating it. In 2026, society is addicted. Dopamine, scrolling, validation, consumption. That's why monk mode is rising in America. Epictetus explained it perfectly. If you want to be rich, don't increase your income, decrease your desires. Self-control is the new luxury. Modern culture worships attention. Epictetus warned against it. If you wish to improve, be content to appear foolish. In 2026, loud lives are often broke lives. Quiet discipline builds power. Stoic rule: work silently, let results speak. Epictetus said, "He who fears pain will never be free." Modern life avoids discomfort at all costs. Stoicism does the opposite. That's why gym culture is rising, cold exposure is trending, discipline is respected again. Hard experiences build unbreakable minds. Epictetus didn't focus on goals, he focused on character. He said, "Do not say you are a philosopher, act like one. In 2026, goals fail, identity sticks. Don't say, "I want discipline." Become, "I am disciplined." Epictetus wasn't rich, but he wasn't poor in spirit. He said, "Wealth is not having many possessions, but having few wants." Modern trap? Lifestyle inflation, endless upgrades. Stoic solution? Simple living, high leverage skills, low ego spending. Quiet money beats loud debt. Epictetus's daily roles: control your thoughts, accept reality, do the hard thing first, eliminate unnecessary desire, build character, not image. Epictetus doesn't motivate you, he strips your excuses away. His message for 2026 is simple: fix yourself. The world will either adapt or become irrelevant. The world is loud. People are angry. News is toxic. Social media rewards outrage. And yet, 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man on earth wrote this: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His name was Marcus Aurelius. He was not a monk. He was not a motivational speaker. He was the Roman emperor. While running an empire, fighting wars, and surviving betrayal, Marcus Aurelius quietly wrote the most brutal manual for mental control ever created. This video will show you why Marcus Aurelius is the calm America is desperate for in 2026, how to stay disciplined in chaos, and how to become emotionally unbreakable in a collapsing world. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome at its peak, but his life was not luxury. Plagues killed millions. Wars never stopped. Friends betrayed him. His own son disappointed him. And yet, Marcus didn't complain. He wrote meditations, not for the public, but to discipline himself. That's why the book feels different. It wasn't written to impress. It was written to survive. Modern Americans are overstimulated. Too much information, too many opinions, too much outrage. Marcus Aurelius warned about this exact problem. He wrote, "Begin the morning by saying to yourself, 'I shall meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness.'" Not pessimism, preparation. Marcus teaches, expect chaos, don't be shocked by it. In 2026, if you expect peace, you break. If you expect difficulty, you adapt. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In modern terms, don't react. Don't argue online. Don't let weak people control your mood. 2026 America rewards reaction. Marcus Aurelius rewards restraint. The calmer you are, the more dangerous you become. Marcus believed in duty over feelings. He wrote, "Do what nature demands, accept what comes." Modern people ask, "How do I feel about this?" Marcus asks, "What must be done?" This mindset builds leaders, builds fathers, builds disciplined men. Marcus Aurelius slept on hard beds, even as emperor. He reminded himself, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." In 2026, comfort makes people soft. Soft minds collapse under pressure. Marcus teaches, voluntary discomfort builds permanent strength. Marcus warned against public approval. "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." Social media is the opposite of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius would post nothing, build everything, speak only when necessary. Marcus hated laziness. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being.' No motivation, no hype, just duty." That mindset built an empire. Marcus Aurelius had infinite wealth, yet he said very little is needed to make a happy life. In 2026, status chasing destroys peace. Simple living multiplies focus. Stoics don't reject money, they reject slavery to money. Daily Stoic rules: expect difficulty, control reactions, do your duty, ignore noise, accept impermanence. Marcus Aurelius wasn't trying to be famous, he was trying to stay mentally clean in a dirty world. His message for 2026: the world is chaotic, your mind doesn't have to be.
The world is soft, but competitive, comfortable, but ruthless. Everyone wants success. Very few want discipline. And nearly 400 years ago, a man who lived by the sword wrote this: "Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is victory over lesser men." His name was Miyamoto Musashi. He didn't live in comfort. He didn't chase approval. He didn't ask permission. He walked alone. He fought alone. And he mastered life by mastering himself. This is not motivation. This is not philosophy. This is warrior discipline for 2026. Part 1. Who was Miyamoto Musashi really? Miyamoto Musashi was born in Japan in 1584. By age 13, he killed a man in a duel. By age 30, he had fought and won over 60 life-or-death battles. No losses, no mercy, no excuses. But Musashi was not just a killer. He was a strategist, a philosopher, a calligrapher, a master of discipline. Before dying alone in a cave, he wrote the Book of Five Rings, a manual not just for combat, but for life itself. Musashi didn't teach comfort, he taught clarity through hardship. Part 2. Why Musashi is built for 2026. 2026 is not a peaceful era. It's an era of mental weakness, digital addiction, victim thinking, directionless ambition. Musashi would see modern society and say one thing: too much comfort makes weak warriors. Musashi believed hard life equals sharp mind, comfort equals decay. That's why he slept outdoors. That's why he owned nothing. That's why he trained when others rested. In 2026, Musashi is not optional, he is necessary. Part 3. The Way of the Lone Path, Dokokudo. Before dying, Musashi wrote 21 rules for life. This is called Dokokudo, the way of walking alone. Rule 1. Accept everything just the way it is. No complaining, no victim stories. Modern weakness begins with resistance to reality. Musashi says reality doesn't care, adapt. Rule 2. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. 2026 is addicted to pleasure, dopamine, entertainment, comfort. Musashi avoided pleasure because pleasure dulls the blade. Rule 3. Do not depend on anyone. Not emotionally, not financially, not mentally. Musashi walked alone because dependence creates fear. Part 4. Discipline over talent. Musashi believed talent was overrated. He wrote, "You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor." In modern terms, show up even when tired, train even when bored, improve even when unnoticed. Musashi would dominate 2026 because he never negotiated with weakness. Part 5. Strategy for life. Musashi's core principle is strategy. Strategy is the craft of the warrior. Strategy is not aggression, it is clarity. Modern men react, Musashi observed. Modern men rush, Musashi waited. Modern men post, Musashi prepared. In business, career, life, win before the battle begins. Part 6. Timing, silence, and psychological warfare. Musashi often arrived late to duels, not by accident. He did it to disrupt opponents, control emotions, dominate psychologically. Lesson for 2026: emotional control is dominance. The calmer you are,
the more power you hold. Part 7. Fear, Death, and Acceptance. Musashi accepted death daily. He wrote, "Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world." Modern people fear failure, judgment, discomfort. Musashi feared nothing, because fear clouds judgment. Part 8. Musashi on work, mastery, and obsession. Musashi believed perception is strong, obsession is stronger. He trained obsessively, not for applause, for mastery. In 2026, average skill is invisible. Mastery is freedom. Part 9. The Musashi Code for 2026. The warrior rules. Wake up with purpose. Train daily, no exceptions. Remove comfort. Control emotion. Walk alone if needed. Master one craft. Fear nothing. Final message, the last strike. Musashi never wanted followers. He wanted strong individuals. His message to 2026, do not wait to feel ready. Do not wait for permission. Sharpen yourself daily. The world doesn't reward the loud, it rewards the disciplined.
5 dimensions of life. Before his death, Musashi wrote the Book of 5 Rings. Not 5 chapters, 5 dimensions of mastery. Each ring is not about combat, it's about how to live without weakness. 1. Earth, the foundation. Earth represents stability and fundamentals. Musashi wrote, "Know the smallest things and the biggest things." In 2026, most people skip foundations. Weak body, weak routine, weak basics. Musashi says, if the foundation is weak, everything collapses. Modern lesson: sleep, physical strength, skill fundamentals, financial basics. No shortcuts, no hacks. 2. Water, adaptability. Water has no fixed shape. Musashi believed, in strategy, adapt freely. 2026 reality: industries collapse, skills expire, trends change overnight. Weak people resist change, warriors adapt. Musashi would dominate 2026 because he never attached identity to one role. Be water, change shape, keep moving. 3. Fire, decisive action. Fire is intensity. Musashi wrote, in battle, seize the initiative. Modern translation: act before fear finishes its sentence. In 2026, overthinking kills opportunity. Hesitation invites defeat. Musashi's rule: decide fast, commit fully, execute without doubt. 4. Wind, know others. Wind means understanding other schools, other minds. Musashi studied his enemies deeply. 2026 lesson: no competitors, no systems, no human psychology. Most people train blindly. Musashi trained intelligently. 5. Void, the ultimate state. The void is emptiness. Musashi said, by knowing things that exist, you can know that which does not exist. Void means no ego, no attachment, no fear. In 2026, the calmest mind wins. Part 11. Musashi versus modern weakness. Musashi would despise victim mentality, comfort addiction, excuse culture. Modern people ask, how do I feel? Musashi asks, what must be done? This is the difference between followers and leaders. Part 12. Musashi on training every single day. Musashi trained daily, even when sick, even when alone. He believed you should not have a favorite weapon, meaning be adaptable, train broadly, master deeply. 2026 lesson:
Train body, train mind, train skill, train discipline. No 0 days. Part 13. Silence, observation, and power. Musashi spoke little. He observed everything. In duels, he studied breathing, posture, eye movement. Modern life? Too much talking, too little observing. Musashi rule: silence increases accuracy. Part 14. Why Musashi chose poverty. Musashi could have been rich. He refused. Why? Because wealth creates attachment. Attachment creates fear. Musashi believed possessions possess you. 2026 truth: simple life equals focused mind. Focused mind equals power. Part 15. Musashi and fear of judgment. Musashi never explained himself. He let results speak. Modern people explain too much, seek approval. Musashi: walk your path, ignore the crowd. Part 16. Walking alone in a connected world. Musashi's loneliness was intentional. He believed the path of the warrior is walked alone. 2026 lesson: you may outgrow friends. You may outgrow environments. That's the price of mastery. Part 17. Musashi for money, career, and business. Musashi principles applied. Master one craft. Detach from outcomes. Outwork competitors silently. Business is a battlefield. Strategy wins. Part 18. The Musashi daily routine. A modern Musashi routine: wake early, train body, train craft, reduce noise, reflect at night. No motivation needed, only discipline. Part 19. The final test: death awareness. Musashi lived with death daily, not fearfully, clearly. 2026 problem: people live distracted. They forget time is limited. Musashi clarity: act as if today matters. Part 20. The complete Musashi code for 2026. The warrior code: accept reality fully, remove comfort, master one path, train daily, control emotion, speak less, fear nothing, walk alone if required. Final message: the last word of the warrior. Musashi did not promise happiness. He promised strength, and strength is what survives chaos. His final message for 2026: do not seek an easy life, seek a sharp mind. The world belongs to the disciplined.